What is alliteration? Alliteration is a literary device that occurs when two or more words located closely together have the same initial consonant sound. However, the words do not need to start with the same letter, as different consonants can create the same sound. Take the example, Kevin and Chris both wanted Kit Kats for Christmas. C and K are different consonants, but they can create the same initial sound. For a phrase or sentence to be considered alliterative, the words with repeated sound must be positioned close to one another. Too many words with different sounds can lessen the impact of alliteration. Alliteration serves a few purposes. Repeating the same initial sound helps create a certain rhythm, especially with poetry where the poet uses a rhyme and meter to pace their work. Alliteration allows readers to speed up or slow down depending on the repeated sounds. Writers often incorporate alliteration to showcase an idea's importance. The repetition of certain sounds at the beginning of words focuses the reader's attention on those particular words. Writers can incorporate the sounds of words to create a specific atmosphere. The sounds generated by the letters S or Q at the start of a word are often pleasant and lead to a calming mood, whereas hard sounds created by K and CH are often harsh and can produce a threatening tone. Alliteration, consonants, and assonants are all devices that emphasize the repetition of sounds among two or more words, but in different places within the words. Alliteration is the repetition of initial sounds. Consonants is the repetition of consonant sounds at the end of stressed syllables anywhere in a word, like the S sound in this excerpt from Hamlet. Assonance is the repetition of vowel sounds usually on stressed syllables. Assonant often creates internal rhyme, such as rake and lake. An example is the short and long I sounds in mother to son. Well-known examples of alliteration come from nursery rhymes, tongue twisters, brand names, poetry, and literature. Let's take a look at a few. Jack jumps over the candlestick. Sally sells seashells by the seashore. And brands like Bed Bath & Beyond are all examples of alliteration. Poets often use alliteration as a poetic device. Edgar Allan Poe uses alliteration in The Raven multiple times. While, weak, weary, quaint, curious, nodded, nearly, napping. While writers primarily use alliteration in poetry, sometimes novels also use alliteration, like Fitzgerald in The Great Gatsby. Beat, boats, born, back.